Welcome to the Dreway. We got a great show for you today. I'd like to mess around with you a little bit, but to be honest, we got a full show and we got to get going. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button and welcome to the Dreway. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the Dreway. Yeah, it's time to talk about what Trump is accomplishing, what Trump is getting done. So far, Trump is getting done, absolutely nothing. He's not getting anything done. What he's doing is he's firing tens of thousands of workers, firing them. Tell them, your job isn't necessary. Your job isn't needed. How does he know? He doesn't know. He's just getting rid of departments. He doesn't even know what their jobs are. He has no idea, and he doesn't care. And just so you know, that is causing a major, major problem all around the areas where these people are employed, because suddenly these people no longer have jobs. And don't you think that's affecting each and every household and all the businesses in the area? He's literally causing to speed up a recession. He's causing it because of just firing a bunch of people. Yeah, we're going to cut spending. No, you're cutting jobs. You're cutting jobs that serve tens of thousands of families. But those incomes serve the community. And now the communities all around D.C. are suffering. Yeah, those businesses are suffering thanks to Donald Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thanks for causing so much suffering all around D.C. Congratulations. What a great job you're doing. Yeah, try not a good job at all. But this is what Donald Trump does. It's not like he's creating something that makes life better. Do you understand what I'm saying? Here he has access to the wealthiest nation in the world. And he could be doing things to build and benefit the masses. But that's not what he's doing. That's not what he's doing at all. As a matter of fact, the only thing he's really talking about is cutting taxes for really, really rich people that have tons of money. I want you to think about some of these billionaires like Elon Musk. Elon Musk, if you just piled his money behind him, the base of the money would be over 2 miles wide and over 140 stories tall. That's how much money he has if it was piled behind him. And Elon Musk is walking around going, there's money over there. Oh, there's money over there. There's money over there. Your money's over here. Meanwhile, he has a pile that reaches 140 stories tall, 2 miles wide. Yeah, he's telling you your money's everywhere but behind him. And that's all these billionaires have mounds and mounds of cash, tons of money that you can't even imagine. And all of them are pointing everywhere else to tell you where your money is. I just saw a video on TikTok. This woman is telling everybody, those damn illegals, they're taking billions. They're taking all your money. So immigrants, poor women and children immigrants are taking all our money. What are we doing? Why do we believe poor people have our money? Why do any of us believe that? Why do any of us look at someone else that isn't a billionaire and go, oh, you got my money. Oh, you have more than I. Oh, you have health care. I don't. Oh, you have this. You have a food card. We're fighting for crumbs. Meanwhile, the billionaires are walking away with trillions of dollars. Trillions. And the mound keeps getting bigger and bigger. And you and I both know, we know this, don't we? They're not leaving with it. That's the part that just blows my mind. And it's probably why I'll never be a billionaire. I will never be a billionaire because I would give it away before I ever got to being a billionaire. What am I going to do with all that money? What am I going to do with billions of dollars that I don't need? That is just abundance that I could be helping other people and sharing with other people. Why would I want to just sit there and build up billions and billions and billions of dollars? Yeah, that makes no sense. And guess what? When he dies, when Elon Musk finally dies, he's going to be in the ground like everybody else with nothing with him. Nothing. He's going to leave with nothing. So I just don't get it. I just don't get what we think we're accomplishing with rich people walking around going, oh, your money's over here. Oh, your money's over there. No. I want you to understand this. Any money that is so-called found is going to pale in comparison to the tax cuts Trump is going to give rich people. Rich people are going to get a huge tax cut, and they're going to get to keep even more of their money. But guess who will have to pay more in taxes? You. Welcome to the Dreway. I'm glad you're here. We have a lot more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. He has done SpaceX and Tesla. Elon Musk has no common sense whatsoever. He may be an excellent businessman. He may be. I think his cars are garbage. I think China makes much better cars than a Tesla. Much better cars. You know, he needs to be protected from China because China has much better cars than Teslas. Teslas are built like garbage, and that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But the thing is, Elon Musk, for example, went into Social Security with these kids and came out claiming that all these old people are getting money, or there's people getting checks from 150 years. It was so bad that the head of Social Security stepped down. She said, "You are not to have access to this." And he says, "Oh, I'm told I can," says the president. And she said, "Okay, I resign. I'm out of here. I'm not going to have any part of this. This is wrong, and you don't belong here." So, and then he came out of Social Security making the most wild, dumbest claim. If you believe a single word out of this guy's mouth, he doesn't know squat about Social Security, who's getting it and how they're getting it, and he doesn't know anything about Social Security. But he's going to come out and claim, well, there's millions of people getting Social Security, and there's not even millions of people alive, and just making outrageous, ridiculous, stupid comments. And of course, all the Republicans are like, see, look what he's finding. He's bringing no receipts. He's bringing no proof. He's bringing nothing. Zip, zero, nada. And he's making all these claims about Social Security. Social Security, a program which has saved millions of seniors from being broke out in the streets. See, read the history of Social Security. Do you have any idea what it was like before Social Security? How miserable life was in America for seniors when they just couldn't work anymore and they were too old? Yeah, that's something that we want to go back to. Social Security is one of the proudest things we've ever done as Americans. And why Republicans want to attack Social Security, I don't understand it. It's another reason why you don't ever want to put Republicans in charge of anything, because they don't get it. They don't get it, and they want to attack something that has served millions and millions of Americans for decades and decades and decades. But Republicans don't care. They don't care. And just like they didn't care about who they affected with the jobs and who they cut, I actually know people that lost their job, and they're Republicans. But they're smart enough not to call me and complain. They're smart enough not to call and go, man, this is messed up. I lost my job. Because I warned them. I told them. You know, you have no idea how much grief I've been taking on this channel because people love to say, oh, you were wrong, Drayton. You were wrong. Trump won and Kamala Harris lost. You were wrong. Yes, I was wrong. Trump won and she lost, but I was right about everything else. And you were wrong. You were wrong about 90%. I was wrong about who was going to win, but I was right about everything he was going to do and how he was going to completely destroy this country. And he's well on his way to doing exactly that. And it's only taken him 1 month. It's only taken him 1 month. But I do have good news. His presidency is absolutely over in under 2 years. Because in under 2 years, the House will flip Democrat. Oh, there's going to be a lot of people that will never finally vote for another Republican. There's going to be plenty of people that have learned their lesson. They will have lost everything and been like, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have done that. So Republicans are going to lose big time in the midterm elections. They're going to get crushed because things are just going to get worse. Things are going to get more expensive. And Donald Trump is just going to just completely ruin this country. And it's going to take years and years and years to come back from this. But instead of a 4-year presidency, we're going to have a 2. Because the minute the Democrats get in the House, he's going to be a lame duck president. Yeah, he's not going to get anything done. And all his people are going to be up for an investigation. And all his people are going to be subpoenaed to come in and talk in front of the House. And they're all going to run like little rats. They're all going to run. And when this is all over with, there is going to be a list of people wanting pardons a mile long. A mile long. And they're going to say, hey, Donald, I did all the illegal activity you asked me to do. Now give me my pardon. That's exactly how all of this is going to go down. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And welcome to the Dreway, a new Dreway each and every day. Don't go anywhere. I have a final thought. This is a final thought strictly for Republicans. Because, you know, here we are a month into the presidency, and I have something I have to share with you Republicans. Donald Trump sucks. Yeah. But he sucked for 40 years. And I warned you. I told you. He's a terrible old man in a diaper. And why some of you voted for him, I have no idea. I really don't understand it, because he's been horrible for decades. It's not just a recent thing. He has been a disaster for decades. And it wasn't like he was bad. He was horrible the first time he was president. But you gave him a pass because you think it was bad because of COVID. You know, COVID, which he didn't know how to handle, which other countries handled just fine, but he handled it miserably. But you didn't fault him for that. So you, for some reason, thought it'd be a good idea to give this man another shot at being the leader of the free and most prosperous nation in the world, the United States. You thought that would be a good idea. But in just 1 month, he has caused absolute chaos around the world. And the scary part is, you still don't see it. That's the part that messes us up. Around the world, everyone around the world has looked and been like, oh my God, this guy is horrific. But to you guys, you still don't see it. And we don't understand. How bad does this man have to be before you get it? Because they get it around the world. Mexico gets it, Canada gets it, Denmark gets it, Germany gets it, France gets it, Gaza gets it. People around the world get it. He is a horrific human being. Terrible. But some of you just still don't see it. And we don't understand how you can't see. We don't understand. How awful do things have to be before you get it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by the Dreway. Don't forget there's a new Dreway each and every day. Thanks for getting me over 30,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. I'm on a path to 100,000. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to stop by tomorrow. There will be a new Dreway. I'll see you then.